Okay, yeah. Uh, Before continue the session, introduce myself. My name is Laxmi. I have around 6+ years of experience in IT industry. I entered into the IT industry from non-IT. I entered from non-IT to IT background through Talent tool. Through Talent tool. On teaching experience, I have 4 years of teaching experience by teaching that Talent tool to the students. Currently, I'm working on one of the MNC as a talent developer, ETL developer. Yeah, that's it from my end. Before um, continue this session, and how did you know the ETL course? You are joined, right? Something, anyone to push that, or anyone suggestion to join the ETL course have the good opportunities? Um, how did you know? Yeah, Jiju and Lakshmi, sh- share your experience. You're coming to the class, right?
Yeah, basically, I'm a database developer. I'm looking for some other technologies related SQL technologies like ETL. I have some hands-on experience on Informatica. So
Mm-hmm.
also related to Talend or some other companies also asking like ETL tools like Informatica and Talent. So that's
Mm.
why I'm joining.
Yeah, good. Next, Lakshmi, Bhagya Lakshmi.
Yeah, just now I talked.
Oh, okay. Jiju, wanted to understand more about. Okay. No, I'm not posting it YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, it is one of the data engineering course. The data engineering course have many more courses are available. This is also one of the course in the data engineering, like big data. It's also one of the data engineering course. ETL also one of the data engineering course, and Apache it's also data one of the data engineering course. And this is also ETL course also one of the data engineering course. And in this course, especially, what is our roles and responsibilities? Why do we learn the course? Why the company is offering the ETL course? Why the company is offering why their data are their data um their huge data load into the database? Why we need this data through ETL load into the database without all this perspective or whatever the transformations, whatever that as per business their business standardization and validation, and why the companies need the data engineering, especially the ETL tool, especially the ETL tool. Okay. Yeah. The data engineering means the data engineering, the data engineering have that many more definitions as per the different languages perspective. The meaning of data engineering is many more meanings as per their technology purpose and their um, language perspective. As a ETL language perspective, the data engineering means collecting the data from different sources, collect the data from different sources, collect the data from different sources, and then transform the data or manipulate the data as per business standardization as per the business standardization, manipulate the data, then load into the database. Then load into the database. Okay. Data engineering, collect the data from different sources. Like collect the data from the different sources means we will justify the statement. We'll justify the statement. Collect the data from different sources means OLTP, the data, we get the data from that some other team, like application team. We have a some pipeline. We will get the data from the application team, and the data is in the form of OLTP. OLTP. We collect the data from the different sources. We like this is our business. This is our business, and we are collecting the data from different sources. Like sometimes we will collect the data as a database, means SQL, and sometimes we'll get the data flat files like CSV files, text files, or JSON files, Excel files, XML files, and sometimes we'll get the data through APIs, and sometimes we will get the data cloud. These are the different sources. These are the different sources we have to collect the data. This is the first step in data engineering. Collect the data from different sources. Collect the data from different sources. Oracle, files, collect the data from different sources, APIs, and cloud. Okay. The companies are followed. The different companies have the different formats. The different companies have the different formats as per their business perspective, and as per their technology, whatever they're using, the data flowing pipeline, data flowing or data pipeline. Uh, the business are using sometimes they are using Oracle database. Sometimes the data are stored in the files. Sometimes the data is stored in that APIs, and sometimes the data stored in the cloud. So as per that ETL means extracting. ETL means extracting. E stands for extract. E stands for extract. Extract the data from different sources. We will extract the data from different sources. What are the different sources? These are the different sources. Either we are extracting the data from Oracle database, either we are extracting the data from the files. Like files also, we have a number of files we are reading. The data in the form of different files, they are maintaining it. Like CSV files, text files, JSON files, XML files, Excel files, positional files. These are the files, different formats of the files. And sometimes we will get the data. The application team the store the data as a API format. And sometimes we will get the data from cloud like Amazon. And in this course, I will let you know how to bring the data from cloud, AWS. In data engineering ETL course, we are using the cloud AWS S3 concept. S3 concept, how to get the data from S3 concept through cloud. So these are the different sources. Only these are the different sources any company are following. Either following that our database, the data, enter the data put into the database, and we are bring the data as per our requirement. We are bring the data. Or some projects are they're kept the data into the form of files, and some projects that kept the data into the API format, and some projects are kept the data into the cloud. So as per that, extract. We are extracting the data from different sources. extract the data from different sources. These are the different sources. Extract the data from these different sources. Then after extracting the data, then manipulate the data or transform the data. Then manipulate the data or transform the data. Manipulate or transform. Manipulate the data or transform the data. Transform the data in this mission, in this area, we are transforming the data. The transformation, but as per business standardization, business validation, only we will transform the data, not our wishes, not our wish. I want this data and not. It's we are transforming the data as per client perspective, as per the client requirement, as per the client what the client need from this data source, what the client need. We are transforming the data and then load into the database. We are transforming the data and we'll get the data in the further transformation. We extract the data either Oracle or flat files or APIs or cloud. We are extracting the data from multiple sources and transform the data using some components. Using the component here in this transformation, our mostly 95% we will concentrate on transformation. 90% of the 95% concentrate on transformation. And only the 5% we are concentration on extracting. We are get the data, extracting the data. Then remaining the percent of 2.5% load the, then after transformation, load into the database. After transformation, load into the database. Database. After transformation, load into the database. And 90% of the work concentrate on this transformation in this area. In this area, we are extracting the data. Okay, the multiple sources we are extracting the data. Only first 2-3 classes enough. How to extract the data from different files. 2-3 classes. And for the course timings, the course duration is 45 hours. The 5 hours are extracting the 3 hours are extracting the data. 2 hours are loading the data into the database in what different format. And the remaining is 40 hours our concentration on transformations. Okay. This is the justification of this. Data engineering is collecting the data from different sources, then transform or manipulate the data as per the business standardization, then load into the database. Okay. Now, till now clear? Who will be entered into this Talend course? Till now clear? Any questions? Till now clear or any questions? Clear, right? Okay, good. Yeah, then who will be eligible?
We can load the data in a database or data warehouse also we can load, right? Not only.
Yes. Yeah. Data warehouse also we can load. Okay. Then who will be eligible in this course? This is the roles and responsibilities and who will be eligible this course. Talend course, there are 45 hours of the course. Are you hunting for the high-paid IT job? This is the right course for you. Are you holding any degree from IT or non-IT, like MBA, MCA, BA, BBA? These are non-IT courses, and language course is not barrier. Anyone also enter into this field. Are you poor at coding and deploying are you poor at the coding level and deploying the jobs? This is the right course for you. Here there is no coding, 0% coding, and you're poor the coding and developing the jobs, and you are unable to understand the code. You are unable to understand the manipulating the code. sometimes what happens in real time, there's someone already developed the code just as per the business standardization, business perspective, just you manipulate the code and develop the jobs. And those manipulates, you are poor at the manipulation level also, and this is the right course. And but still, you are very poor in the coding level, but still you want to click into the IT industry, you want to enter into that IT industry, and this is the right course for you. What are the course highlights? These are the course highlights. Zero coding, complete zero coding. Um, I'm working on that ETL developer as a talent 6 years, 6.2, yeah, 6.2 years. Still in my career, I didn't use anywhere in the coding. I worked on multiple MNCs. I worked on multiple MNCs, but still I'm not the coding. I'm not anywhere use it coding. And there's high paying salary. Yeah, like you have a another technology, have a 3 or 4 years of experience, you will get that package entered into that course, data engineering course. You will get that 15 LPA package, high paid, high paid salary, and any degree also eligible. Any degree also eligible. You will come belongs to BCom background or mechanical background. Those also eligible, and more demand in market. And who will belongs to that MBA background or BCom background, because BCom background and MBA background we are handle that business perspective. We are studying that BCom and MBA, and those have that many opportunities. Those also have that many opportunities. Some companies are looking for that MBA candidates. Some companies are especially looking for that MBA candidates. Like I'm from that MBA background, BCom and MBA background. I, like any degree also eligible. More demand in the market. Why? Because of more demand in the market. Very less of the people know about the talent tool. If the ETL tools, number of ETL tools are available in market, like Informatica, Abnitio, Talend, and IBM Data Stage, and many of the ETL tools are available in the market. And this talent tool, very less of the people know about the talent tool. So that's why more demand in the market. And the companies are asking um, uh, multiple ETL. Sometimes the whatever what the requirement, multiple ETL tools. Yeah, any experience on, you have experience on only Talent, or your experience on only Informatica, or your experience on only Abnitio. So you will get that multiple ETL tools, knowledge about that multiple ETL tools, and you have a more importance to that requirement. Okay. More so this talent tool are very less people know about the talent tool, so that's why more demand in the market, and huge opportunities have in MNCs. MNCs also have that huge opportunities on that on talent. Why? Because of it is a open source. Talent is a open source. It's not a paid version. It's a open source. Anyone can download, and they, as per that business standardization, they are performing the data. And less resources are available, and all of the people are know about that. Only that now boom in the market is AWS DevOps. Yeah, that's especially I very boom in the market. That is 2 3 years back, 2 years back, 3 years back, a lot of opportunities are available AWS with DevOps. But now uh, that is also have the demand, but as a parallelly, which course have that more demand, less resources, and learn the course, and you will get the job. Competition are very less, and get the job very easily. And which course have that less competition, more jobs available in market, and learn the course, and you will definitely get a good job, and definitely settled in a IT industry, IT field. Okay. Then next, easy to learn and user friendly. This course is easy to learn and user friendly. Just drag and drop. We are drag and drop the job, drag and drop the components, and we'll develop the jobs. And this technology feature is 15 to 20 years. Why? Because of 15 to 20 years, this technology usually are using their MNCs till from 2018. From 2017 to 18 onwards are using that more. But people well known these technologies in the market. People well known this technology in the market. 2022, 2023. 2021, this Corona time, mostly well known, most of the people. And before 2017, very less people, like randomly take that 1,000 people, and five members only know the ETL course and especially Talend. ETL course, especially the Talend. But now it's a huge demand in the market, huge demand in the market. And which data they are processing, which kind of the data they are processing. They are in ETL tool, they are processing mainly three domains. One is banking domain, another one is pharma domain, and third one is retail industry. Retail data, retail industry data, banks data, and pharmacy data. Only three domains they are concentrated on. Only three domains data. They are processing three domains data. Now, previously, I worked on that 6 years, right? I worked one of the RBI data bank domain I worked on, city projects I worked on, and one of the pharmacy project I worked on. Like wherever you can go, and the same the transformations. We are extracting the data, transform the data, and load into the database. Either bank industry or pharmacy industry or retail industry, but more security on the bank industry. Whenever we are working on that more banking industry, bank domain, more security compared to that retail industry, compared to the retail industry. Okay, and so that's why these banks operations are continuously goes on, and at the same time, this tool also updating this version. And previous 2018 2019 time, they are using the 6.4 version, and 2021-22 they are using the 7.11 version, and 2023 they are using the 7.3.1 version, and now they're using that Talend tool also developing, Talend tool also updating the data, updating. Now they are using that 8.0 version. Current version is 8.0. So as increasing the market, at the same time, Talend also updating their features. Like 6.4 version, it's a cloud is not available. Cloud version 7.1.1 version, they're introducing the cloud, only minimal opportunities, minimal data only we get the cloud through intermediate platforms, and 7.3.1 version completely will get the data from the cloud without intermediate, without intermediate. Now 8.0.1, just now only the few companies are adopting the 8.0.1. Most of the companies are using that only still 7.3.1 version. Okay. Then next, to get the job, basic interview questions only. To get the job, basic interview questions only. You have 4 years experience or 5 years experience or 3 years experience. Get the job only the basic interview questions, basic level. And what are the basic interview questions? As per my previous students, I collect the questions from my past students. I have a questions also, and I will let you know that questions. Okay, only the basic interview question. And this tool training package includes. Am I audible? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basic of SQL, data warehouse concepts, and the Talend theory practicals, and live scenarios with a study material, and 2 real world projects. And this is our curriculum. Let me open the curriculum. Where is the curriculum? We will follow the curriculums. Installation, document, Talend components. Yeah. We'll follow the curriculum. This is the curriculum need to be followed. And regularly, I'll send that daily base assignments also. First 10 classes are very important for you. These are the curriculum will be followed, and along with this, these are the real-time scenarios, whatever we are following the real-time scenarios. And daily base assignments. I will use that daily base assignments every day. This is the installation document. Okay. A daily basis assignments. I'll give that every day and proper. Will do everything. And the two mock interviews. We'll conduct the two mock interviews in this 45 sessions only. Two mock interviews, daily base assignments, and real time explaining real time scenarios and the theory and practicals. I'll give that notes also, notes, and follow this curriculum. Okay, these are the components, and these are the data warehouse concepts. And these are the different file formats, how to read the different file formats, Excel format, JSON format, XML format, positional format. And these are the data warehouse concepts, in how to load that incremental load, dimension jobs and fact jobs, star schema, snowflake schema, CD type 1, type 2, type 3, and project explanation. Okay. Yeah. Then let me know one of that small ETL job. Let we discuss one of the small ETL job. Okay, till now clear? Are any questions or any doubt? No, right? Just wait. I'll change my in network portal. Yeah, let me discuss one small ETL job. Open the tool. This is a tool icon. I'm audible, right? I'm unable to read your chart. Wait 1 second. Oh, it's jumping. They create the new project, demo project. Then just create. Let me open the project. Initial time, it will take the 2 to 3 minutes of the time. Open the Talend tool. Guys, I'm giving that one for your information. First 10 classes are very, very, very important for you. And those 10 classes, you will be perfect. That upcoming 11th class is very easy for you. That's damn sure, I'll say. And first 10 classes to need to practice. I'll give that some holidays for you, weekend holidays are in intermediate of that holidays. I'll provide you because first 10 classes are very important. Okay. Yeah. This is a desktop of Talend tool. Talend tool desktop. Once open the Talend tool, this the desktop, it is visible like this. And let me discuss one by one. So in interview also asking sometimes or most of the times, interviewer are also asking describe the Talend desktop. Describe the Talend desktop. The very first line, follow my cursor. Just wait. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh. The very first line, Talend Open Studio for Big Data, and widely are using this Open Talend tool for processing the big data. Processing the big data. Yeah, the big data means big data in no sense they are using the commands. So like HDFS commands are Hive database. They are using that load the data into their warehouse, the Hive database, right? And before loading the data into that Hive database using that HDFS commands, and the transformations are using the Talend Open Studio. From then onwards, this Talend tool is more popular using the big data. So that's right. The Talend, it's Open Studio for big data. This is a 6.4.1 is the version. 6.4.1 is the version. Open source. The Talend released the version. 2017 06/23. 2017 means 2017 6th month 23 date. The Talend released the version 6.4.1 version for training purpose or for learning purpose or other companies purpose are using
Some
this version.
some
Yes.
versions not support big data, is it? Only the Talend 6.41 only the support the big data. I mean, we can get the data from different sources, right? Like some versions will get the data from the like database, or some versions we cannot get the data from the cloud, is it? We can use the any versions, we'll get the data from the different sources also.
Any versions also. Any version. As per 6.4.1 version is not supporting to the cloud. And
Okay.
most of the companies are stop the 6.4.1 version to get the data from cloud. And 7.1.1 version onwards, the companies are starting to get the data from the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
This 6.4.1 version not supporting to the cloud.
Okay.
Okay. If they are using the 6.4.1 version still one small scale industries, small scale companies, and to get the data from cloud, they are using some intermediate softwares like Putty, like some intermediate softwares. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And 7.3.1 version now currently are using most of the companies. 95% companies are they still not yet migrated 8 version. Still I'm also using that 7.3.1 version, and we are migrating to the store. Just now we are migrating to that 8.0.1 version. I'm testing the jobs, how the jobs are working on 7.3.1 and 8.0.1. I'm also testing the jobs. This software, how the 7.3.1 version, the jobs are running, how much time will take in, is there any issue in 7.3.1 version? I'm testing. I'm also part of that 8.0.1 version, how the jobs are running in 8.0.1. Still, I'm also testing the jobs. 7.3.1 to 8.0.1. Okay. And this is a 1246 is a port number. Each and every software have the port number.
I mean, what's the
also,
difference? Is it if the any performance is better? Is it if you go for the data? I mean, like 8 version, is there any performance is better than 7 version or?
still now I'm also testing the jobs. What's happening? In testing the jobs in multiple perspectives, is a performance issue, or is a components issue, or is a artifacts issue, or is a code issue, or is a any nully we are handling that any jobs are parallel jobs are any
Oh,
components, new components are introducing, or how the components are working in that 8.0.1. Still, we are also testing the jobs, not yet
oh,
confirmed. So that's why mostly are in using that 7.3.1. Just now we are migrating to that 8.0.1, and all of also first testing the jobs. First test the jobs. Is the jobs are running running fine? Is there any issues are we are facing the challenge? Any challenges are facing, and we are facing any challenges, and we need to resolve this jobs. Just we are also still testing the jobs,
okay.
and not at yeah. This is a project. Demo is a project, or you are working in the real time. This is a Citibank project, or whatever that the project name, all visible here. And connection is local. Always this Talend tool are running in local, in Windows only. For running this Talend tool, not using that any Linux commands, like for Informatica. Informatica, this Informatica is also one of the Talend ETL tool, and we are the data is processing through Informatica, and compulsory using that Unix commands, right? Linux commands. Yes or no? You already have the knowledge on that Informatica. You are using the Linux commands, right? Unix commands.
Uh, Actually, I'm not. Just I don't have that much knowledge. I mean, like I know the only ETL tool, but I have
Mm-hmm.
experience in SQL database actually.
Database only. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I know ETL Informatica. But I know we can use the Unix in Informatica.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Unix also I know actually.
Mm.
Bas- Basically, I am from MCA background, so I know the
Mm-hmm.
Unix also.
Okay. Uh, this Informatica tool, using that parallelly, you should learn to work with the ETL tool. It's not well known that Unix command, but this Talend tool, no need of that Unix commands. It's completely working on that local Windows. No need of Unix commands. We
Actually,
are
we
extracting.
can
Hmm.
actually Informatica we can install in Windows environment.
Windows only, yeah, but extracting the files using
Mm,
that Unix
okay.
commands. Hmm.
Mm,
But here we are not using that Unix commands.
okay.
Okay. Then next, yeah, this is a first line, a description of the first line, and second line, file, edit, window, help. These are the what are the options will be available in the file, and options available in Windows, and we'll discuss one by one. Okay. And then next, coming to the dashboard. This is there are different sections, right? This is one section, and this is one section. It's partition their sections, database, right? This section is called repository. Repository, left hand side, this section is called repository. Repository means whatever we are developing the code, develop the jobs, all the jobs are saved into the repository, like as our brain, like as our brain. All the data is stored into the repository. And this section is called, whatever I'm mousing the cursor, moving the cursor, this is called designer space. We are developing the jobs in designer window. Okay. And this is a palette section, name as palette section. The components are available, whatever we are using the components, and all these components are available in palette section. Palette section now is completely empty, right? We'll get that all options. And this is a outline section. Outline section means what we are developing the jobs, we need some components. And what are the components will be used in this designer window, and those components are visible in outline section. Outline section and code viewer. It's automatically generated the code. Once we are drag and drop the jobs and develop the jobs and automatically generated the code. It is not our perspective. And this window we will not use that anywhere also. It's not helpful, that window. And this window is configuration window. This window is configuration window. Configure the components. Like first time you will be installing that WhatsApp. Need to some configuration, right? You will give that mobile number, then and next get that OTP, and then open that your WhatsApp. And like some configuration. This means configuration means we'll talk in that point of view. Um, this is the configuration of configuration window. Job tab, context tab, component tab, and run tab. Here, this run tab, we will run the jobs. Basic run, we'll run the jobs. Okay. This is a dashboard, ETL dashboard, a talent dashboard, dashboard. And you this uh, talent dashboard perspective also, if you are certification, talent certification, compulsory 2 questions will come on the dashboard. On the dashboard. Okay. I'm also talent certifier. Okay. Then next, how these are the built-in options. Built-in option, business models, job design, context, code, SQL templates, metadata. Okay. Then next, come to that metadata section. Metadata section. A greater than symbol is there. Greater than symbol is visible, and inside something is there. Like say, once I click the greater than symbol, DB connections, and these are the different file formats are supporting to that talent, and these are the different whatever this uh, cloud technologies are supporting to that Azure and Salesforce, Snowflake, Talent MDM, and Hadoop clusters. And these are the different web services and FTP. These are the different sources we'll get the Talent is supporting. Talent is supporting. And then now how to give the DB connections. First, take the DB connection, right click the DB connection, create connection. Okay, give the connection name. I'm giving the DB of Oracle DB. I'll give to you. Oracle Dev. Then click on next. And which DB types? And these are the DBs are supporting to the TTL Talent. These are the DBs are supporting the Talent. Some companies they are using the Amazon DB, or some companies are using the JDBC DB and HBase, Hive DB, and Impala. And some companies are using as per their requirement are using this. These are the DBs are supported, and any DB also supported, and they will give the do that all installation process and configuration process. Talent admin guy is there, and talent admin guy do that all configuration settings, all installation settings and configuration settings. You need to don't worry. And for this, Oracle with service name, not SID, Oracle with service name. Select that Oracle with service name and give the credentials and password. Oh, what happened? Connection is lost. I'm audible to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. DB connections. Okay, refresh this talent tool. This is a refresh button. Anything, sometimes it's working slow. Need to refresh. Yes, see here refreshing. What happens? Night tool.
Maybe you can close it and again.
Mm. Sometimes it's because I'm taking that everyday classes, right? So I use data or loading into this talent tool. Might be. Or else reset. Any option also not working. Okay, close it.
Maybe you can check the database.
Open. Tomorrow is the installation class. Or now completed our time. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue this how to small how to design the ETL job. Okay, now already 8:56. I have another class. 8:56. Okay, let me try DB connections. It's blinking. Okay, tomorrow let me continue how to develop the jobs through ETL. Okay, how to extract the file. And tomorrow agenda is how to read the file, text files, means CSV files, how to read the CSV files, and how to transform the data, then how to read the data, how to load the data into the database. And while we are extracting the data as a file, what precautions will be, what are the analysis will be do, all this we'll discuss tomorrow. That is tomorrow agenda. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Any questions? Till now clear? Okay, tomorrow we'll continue the same 8 to 9. Please join. Okay, thank you. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow we'll continue the class. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your great time. God bless you.